Hello, I'm Dr. Benny Waller from Longwood University, and I am here to discuss with you Economics and Personal Finance, the dual enrollment course that is offered through Longwood University. There is a lot of material that's going to be covered in this session, so please feel free to pause the video and go back and watch it or rewatch it as you see fit. There is also going to be some information provided in terms of websites and phone numbers and emails, so you may want to have a pen and paper ready. So with that, we will start. We will start with the course. Once again, my name is Dr. Waller, and I am the lead instructor for the course. The information that you will probably be looking for is contact information. The website for this course and many other financial related topics is CFR, and that stands for Center for Financial Responsibility. But cfr.longwood.edu is the website, and if you do /EPF, which stands for Econ and Personal Finance, it will take you to the specifics of this course. The email for it is cfr@longwood.edu, and the center's phone number 434-395-2835. Once again, my name is Dr. Waller, and my email is wallarbd@longwood.edu. And this session is to talk about the summer course, which is a hybrid online course. The vast majority of the course is totally online with the exception of the final exam. Some of the topics that you will be exposed to in this course are life-altering and impactful events that you will be exposed to whether you want to or not. Credit cards, stocks, bonds, retirement, time value of money, supply and demand, the price systems, economics, include income, and labor economics, and so many more. This is a very math-intensive course. It satisfies a math requirement at Longwood University. So be prepared to do quite a bit of analytical and mathematical work in the course. This is a college course, and faculty members that teach it do have PhDs in economics and finance. The tuition for the summer course, it is $415, and that's about a $2,500 savings based on today's tuition rates. The summer course dates are mid-June through mid-July. There will be specific dates given to you later. The fall course, although this is only about the summer course, I thought I would go ahead and throw in the fall and spring course dates. The fall course dates are just the fall semester at Longwood, which is August through December, and the spring semester, January through May. Summer registration for this course, it opens April 1st, and it will be on the website that I previously gave you, and we will revisit that later as well. Fall registration opens July 1st, and for the spring, October 1st. This is an online course. Email is the expected means of communication. If your email warrants a response, you will receive one within 24 hours. That does not include weekends and holidays. This is a college course that does also give you 3 hours of college credit, and it also satisfies 3 graduation requirements. The economics and personal finance requirement, the online experience, and as well as the certification requirement, as you will take the WISE exam in this course. As I said, you will have 3 hours of college credit if you pass the course, and it should transfer to any other college or university. This is a college course, and students, not the parents, are expected to communicate with the professor. As such, parents are asked to sign a parent-guardian agreement acknowledging that the student will be responsible for responding to the faculty members and the course, and the parent also acknowledges that they are responsible for the tuition. Parents are encouraged to help students with the material while they're studying, however, should not give any assistance when taking any graded assignment. Now, as I said, this course will introduce you to a wealth of knowledge that will impact you throughout life. However, it does take a lot of time. I mentioned it is very math intensive, so you need to plan on spending about 6 hours a day, 6 hours per day on the course, and that does include weekends. Some modules or some sections you will spend more, some you'll spend less, but on average, plan on 6 hours per day. As I mentioned, this course is online except for the final exam. Students may work ahead if they know they have something else coming up, such as a soccer camp or whatever, a vacation. They may work ahead if they would like, but they may not go back after a deadline has passed. All emails must come from your Longwood email account. You would be a Longwood student, you would have a Longwood ID, and you would have a Longwood email. You must use your Longwood email account, or faculty will not open emails from non-Longwood email accounts. And in fact, many of them get filtered into a spam filter because of some of the names that might be associated with it. So you must use your email account from Longwood in order to communicate in the course. Once again, quizzes and exams are all online. The deadlines will be posted. You may work as far ahead as you wish. However, you may not go back once a deadline has passed. No exceptions. The final exam is cumulative. That means that the material covered on the final exam covers the entire course. Part of this is to ensure that the students are completing their own work and not receiving any outside assistance on the course. So if you do your work throughout the course, this should not be an issue. That being said, much of the material is cumulative by nature. For example, time value of money is covered in Module 5, but time value of money is infiltrated through the rest of the course, whether it be stocks or bonds or mortgages or whatever it might be. There will be no makeups regardless of the reason. That's for quizzes and exams. If you have other obligations, you may work ahead, but if you cannot, then you should consider taking the course at a later date. Students may not use anything on a graded assignment other than scratch paper and a financial calculator. You may not use any other computer programs such as a cell phone or an iPad or other electronic media, and you may not collude or collaborate with others. Get assistance from anyone else is prohibited. Now, the one exception to that comment is the WISE exam. The WISE exam is a standardized national exam, and for that exam, students may only use scratch paper. Calculators are not allowed for the WISE exam. The WISE exam does cover just general topics in personal finance. We do not have the questions to that exam. As I said, it's a national exam. But if you have performed well in the course and if you've done your own work, the students, you should have no problem with the WISE exam. We have a very large pass rate on the WISE exam. About 99% of students pass the WISE exam on the first try. And many of them, the majority of them actually score in the 90th percentile. Continuing on with graded assignments, you are not allowed to use anything except scratch paper and a calculator. No cell phones, to reiterate, no books, notes, or any other thing during a graded assignment. The course does have a required textbook for the personal finance portion of it, and that is the 7th edition of Turning Money into Wealth. You may use an earlier version or an ebook. It is up to you. For the economics portion of the exam, for the course, that material, reading material will be provided to you online. There is no required book. There is reading material provided. You also need a financial calculator. The BA2 Plus is what is used in the course, and it is recommended because that is what the tutorials are all about. However, if you have another financial calculator, you may use it, but it is your responsibility to understand the functions and how to use that. You may not use an app from a phone. Apps are not permitted. If you are caught using an app, you will be considered to be cheating and you will receive an F in the course. This is all of the content of the course is located on my website, drbennywaller.com, as you can see at the bottom of this page. If you go to drbennywaller.com and click on Finance 150, it will take you to the course. All of the course content is on this website. The graded material is found on another website. I would encourage you to go to this website, click on the links, and sort of get familiar with the site. Now, here are the modules, or this is how the modules are outlined in the course. I believe there are a total of 18. I think they show here up through 9 maybe. But anyway, you can see on the left-hand side, you have Economics Module 1, Finance, Personal Finance Module 1, Module 2, so forth and so on. So you can see there are 3 economics modules and 4 personal finance modules that are due before exam 1. So those 7 modules will be covered on exam 1. Each module has at least 1 quiz. So there will be a quiz for module 1 in economics and a quiz for module 1 in financial planning. Some have 2 quizzes. If you'll look to the right, you'll see module 9 under personal finance does have 2 quizzes because it couples 2 types of insurance, hazard insurance as well as life insurance. And once again, for the second exam, you have modules 4, 5, and 6 in economics, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in personal finance. Those 9 modules will be covered on exam 2. And then exam 3, which is your final exam, it will cover the remaining material, which you will see at drbennywaller.com, as well as the material that's been covered on exam 1 and exam 2. More information will follow about that after you are in the course. All the graded material is on Canvas, which is Longwood University's learning management system. You log into Canvas and you will, when you register for the course, you'll get a Longwood email as well as a LancerNet ID, and you will use that to log into your Canvas in order to take the course. Here's an example of what you'll see once you log into Canvas. On the right, you can see assignments, graded quizzes, and you can see under the top syllabus quiz when it becomes available, when it's due, including the time, and how many points it counts for. And also, if it's not available, it will say close, as it does at the bottom there under value and marginal analysis graded quiz. Students also will be able to log into mylongwood.edu, which provides access to paying your bill, ordering transcripts, and a variety of other things, administrative things that you might be interested in changing your mailing address or things of that nature. Okay, once again, assignments are due by 11 p.m. on the posted date. This means it must be completed by 11 p.m., not started. Answers for the graded assignments will be made available after the deadline has passed. Please do not ask for answers prior to the deadline. That means if you're working ahead, you're going to be responsible for figuring out. I'd be more than happy to answer questions, but I'm not going to give you answers on a specific graded assignment before the deadline has passed. This is for obvious reasons. And finally, if a deadline has passed, you may not take the graded assignments, no exceptions to that. In addition, the course also requires that you take all graded assignments in a distraction-free environment at either a desk or table. No TV, no music, no earbuds, no cell phones, and no one else can be present in the room while you're taking the graded assignment. All graded material is on Canvas. Once a graded assignment is started, it must be completed within the allotted time. Do not click on or open any assignment until you're ready to take it, because if you click on it, it starts the clock, and once the clock has run out, you will not be allowed to finish the assignment. Please don't ask for exceptions. I'm stressing it. very hard here, do not click on an assignment until you are ready to complete it. Once a graded assignment is started, you must complete it, and you should not leave your computer once you start a graded assignment. So make sure you're prepared by using the restroom ahead of time or getting water or whatever else you might need during the quiz. Scratch paper, pen, pencil, and calculator. Also, we use HonorLock in this course, which is monitoring software to deter cheating. You may visit honorlock.com to get more information, but more information is also provided after the course, after you've registered for the course. However, to use HonorLock, you must have high-speed internet access, and you must have a webcam and audio capability. This can be internal or external, does not matter, but you do need to have that access. Not going to go through this because this is, for the vast majority of you, this is not going to make one bit of difference. If you have a computer that's anywhere close to new, then you probably meet these requirements. If you have an older computer, you may want to go through this list to make sure that your requirements, your hardware requirements, do meet the minimum required for the course. Final exam in WISE at Longwood University. There will be multiple sessions, as many as 3 on the last Saturday of the course. So please keep the entire day available, and you will be given a time once the course has begun. During the first week, you'll get an assigned time that you will take your final exam and your WISE exam. Students are responsible for getting to and from Longwood University for the final exam. Parents will have an opportunity to visit historic downtown Farmville while the students are taking the exam. There will be tours of campus for students and parents. There will be lunch provided for students and parents. And once again, for the WISE exam, students may not use the calculator, only scratch paper. Some administrative stuff. The final grades will be sent to your high school. If you would like an actual transcript, you have to go through the process like any Longwood student would and contact the registrar's office at this number, 434-395-2580, or go to their website that's given here. If a student passes the WISE exam, they will receive a certificate of completion at the end of the testing process. For those that do not pass the WISE exam on the first try, there will be an opportunity for makeup. These students will be contacted after the exam is over, and they will be notified as to the location, date, and time. They should check their emails for an email concerning the makeup date, time, and location. Now, passing the WISE exam is a high school graduation requirement. It does not impact your final grade in FINA150. However, it will impact on whether or not you graduate from high school, so you do need to pass the WISE exam. And as I said, we have a very high pass rate on the first try, about 98%. So I think we've only had one person in the history of this course in, I think, 7 years that hasn't passed it on both tries. What I would suggest for the structure of the course is to watch the YouTube lectures that you'll find on drbennywaller.com. Many people find that it's useful to print out the PowerPoints associated with the lecture and have them there to work along and solve problems and take notes. It's up to you. You can decide what works best for you. After watching the YouTube, you should read the associated materials, whether it be the textbook or the econ handouts, paying close attention to the material that was covered in the lecture. After you've done that, I would encourage you to take the practice quiz and review any material that you struggled with. This might include rewatching the lecture and or rereading the assigned material. If you continue to have difficulty or cannot grasp the topic, please reach out to the professor for assistance. Once you feel comfortable, you should take the graded quiz. Once again, there's at least one graded quiz with every module. At least one graded quiz for every module. Reviewing the material that was missed on the graded quizzes, as this is a very good example of what type of material will be on the final exam. And finally, please visit cfr.longwood.edu/EPF for specific course dates, registration, payment, links, etc. And if you cannot find the information that you're looking for there, feel free to email us at cfr@longwood.edu. Now, this, once again, is a fantastic course. I hope you will take the course. It is a course that will impact your life. If you master this course, you will have control of your financial destiny. Such financial knowledge can have and will have a powerful and positive impact on your life. And I hope you will join us for this course. Once again, I'm Dr. Waller. I'm the lead instructor for the course, and we hope that you will join us this summer for Econ and Personal Finance at Longwood University.